As the clock struck midnight, an abandoned carnival came to life, beckoning thrill-seekers to a forbidden masquerade. Little did they know, the enchanted carousel harbored a dark secret, and the whimsical masks they donned would bind them to a dance of eternal horror. The once vibrant lights of Raven's Hollow Carnival had long been extinguished, leaving behind a desolate landscape. However, rumors persisted of a cursed carousel that, when touched by the moonlight, stirred with spectral life. Drawn by the allure of the forbidden, a group of friends decided to explore the decaying grounds. Their laughter echoed through the empty fairground as they stumbled upon the forgotten carousel, its ornate horses frozen in twisted poses. As the clock neared midnight, the air grew heavy with an otherworldly tension. The friends, curious yet apprehensive, found a box of intricately crafted masks near the carousel. Each mask bore a unique design, and inexplicable compulsion urged them to don the mysterious disguises. The carousel spun faster, and the masks seemed to fuse with their wearers, their features contorting into grotesque expressions. The friends were trapped in a macabre waltz, unable to break free from the enchanted dance floor. Panic set in as they realized the carnival had come to life, revealing a dark and twisted dimension hidden from mortal eyes. Whispers echoed through the air, revealing the tragic tale of a bygone era. The carnival had fallen victim to a malevolent curse, binding the spirits of its performers to an eternal masquerade. The friends, unwitting participants, were now entangled in the spectral performance. As the night wore on, the carnival's ghostly inhabitants emerged from the shadows. Torn between fear and fascination, the friends found themselves face to face with spectral acrobats, ethereal ringmasters, and phantom fortune tellers. The carousel's haunting melody became a symphony of lost souls, and the masks fused tighter, melding with the very essence of the wearers. Desperation set in as the friends struggled to break free from the cursed dance. The carnival spirits, trapped in a cycle of sorrow, sought release through the living, and the friends became unwitting conduits for their restless energy. With the first light of dawn, the cursed carousel slowed to a stop. The friends, exhausted and disoriented, found themselves back on solid ground. The masks once fused to their faces crumbled into dust, leaving them with a chilling realization. They had become part of the carnival's tragic tale, forever bound to the midnight masquerade. The group, forever changed by the harrowing experience, stumbled away from the now silent carnival. As they looked back, the abandoned fairground seemed to vanish into thin air, leaving behind only the echo of ghostly laughter and the haunting melody of the cursed carousel. A tale of charisma turned horror, forever captured in the moonlit dance of Raven's Hollow Carnival. As the snowflakes danced like a million tiny ghosts in the headlights of my car, the heater hummed, desperately trying to push back the biting wind that seemed to seep through my worn-out delivery uniform. Another night, another order. This time, the address was at the end of a long, lonely road, shrouded in the eerie silence of a snow-covered forest. As I pulled up to the old Victorian house, its windows dark and empty, a shiver ran down my... The house seemed strangely out of place in the middle of nowhere, its grandeur a stark contrast to the desolate landscape. I hesitated for a moment, the silence broken only by the crunching of my footsteps on the snow. Taking a deep breath, I climbed the steps to the porch. A single, flickering lamp illuminated the peeling paint and cobwebs that adorned the entrance. The doorbell, shaped like a grotesque gargoyle, seemed to leer at me in the dim light. As I pressed the button, a discordant chime echoed through the house. A moment later, the door creaked open, revealing a hunched figure shrouded in a tattered cloak. The figure's face was obscured by shadows, but its eyes, two pale orbs that seemed to glow in the darkness, held me captive. "Your order," I stammered, holding out the steaming bag of food. The figure's hand, skeletal and cold, reached out and took the bag. Its touch sent a jolt of ice through my body, and I stumbled back, almost dropping my phone. The figure chuckled, a sound like dry leaves rustling in the wind. "Thank you," it rasped, its voice like sandpaper on wood. I haven't had such a delicious meal in a very long time. Those words sent a wave of fear crashing over me. I knew then, with a chilling certainty, that I'd made a terrible mistake. This was no ordinary customer, and this was no ordinary delivery. As the figure turned and retreated into the darkness of the house, the door slammed shut, plunging me back into the icy silence. I ran, my feet pounding against the snow. The image of the skeletal hand and the glowing eyes burned into my memory. I didn't stop running until I reached my car, my heart pounding like a drum in my chest. I sped away from the house, not daring to look back. The snowflakes danced in the headlights, but they no longer looked like ghosts. They looked like tiny claws, reaching out to grab me, to pull me back into the darkness. I never delivered food again. The memory of that night, the chilling encounter with the hungry wanderer, haunted me for weeks. It was a reminder that sometimes the darkness is not just in the woods, but also in the depths of human hunger. The story of the haunting of Blackwood Manor served as a stark warning to all who ventured into the world of deliveries. While food delivery provided a convenient and affordable way to receive food, it also exposed individuals to the unknown. The potential for encounters with the bizarre and the terrifying